I want to work today with DIADS. I want to work with some ear training. I want to continue with modal interchange triads. If we have time, I want to do some chord outlines with the Sus4 Triad. I want to work with jazz blues in F, and some students have asked me if I can continue some of the Montuno demonstrations, which I would like to work today in E flat. Okay, why don't we work with pitch matching a few seconds. I always do pitch matching, just a few seconds. So I'm gonna play notes at random and I'm gonna sing them back. That's a great way just to warming up. Dun, let's sing back. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Very good. And now I would like to continue our warm-ups. And today we're gonna hear the root of the triads that I'm gonna be playing: major, minor, diminished, flat 5, augmented, Sus4, Sus2, and we're gonna sing those the root as do, and I'm gonna be changing keys all the time. So here we go. Do, next. Do, next. Do, next triad. Do, next. Do, next. Do, do, do. Very good. So now I want to work with the thirds of my triads. Yeah. So I'm going to be playing triads at random in different keys, changing all the time my key center. And I would like to sing the third of the triad, which can be mi, or if I'm playing a minor triad or diminished, mi, if I'm playing a Sus4, fa, if I'm playing a Sus2, re. So here we go. Mi, next one. Mi, next. Mi, next. Re, next. Mi, next one. Fa, next. Mi, and last one. Mi. Okay, and I want to continue. And I would like to sing the fifth of our triads, finding the fifth. So again, our fifth can be Sol, Sol, or if I'm playing a diminished triad or a major flat 5, Si, if I'm playing an augmented triad, Si. So let's hear the fifth of our chords of our triads. Here we go. Sol, next. Si, next. Si, next one. Si, next. Sol, next. Si, next one. Sol, next. Si. Okay, so that was a nice warm-up, and I want to continue now with my chromatic scales. I want to do chromatic scales in the key of D. And I'm going to play a D chromatic scale, ascending and descending. As you can see, the syllables will change, descending from ascending. And let's play our keyboard or guitar or bass, or let's just sing along. Here we go. Chromatic scale in D using movable do solfege. Do, di, re, descending, do, ti, te, la, le, sol, si, fa, mi, re, ra, do. Again, do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Descending, do, ti, te, la, le, sol, si, fa, mi, re, ra, do. And now we're gonna work with our left hand. We're gonna go chromatically up in bass clef. So let me get bass clef. Here we go, bass clef. So our bass is gonna go up and down, and our right hand is gonna play a D major triad as a pedal. Here we go. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Descending, do, ti, te, la, le, sol, si, fa, mi, re, ra, do. And we're gonna continue. Let's do it again. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Descending, do, ti, te, la, le, sol, si, fa, mi, re, ra, do. Okay. Good. That's it for chromatic scales. Chromatic scales. And now, perfect. Melodic minor. Melodic minor is a very important scale. Let me change my camera angle. Very good. That's much better. And even I could, for this one, I can. Whoops, what did I do? One moment. Let me. Very good. That's it. So now you can see me very clearly. What we're going to do is we're going to work with melodic minor scales. So if I have my major scales, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, there is only one change from 3 to flat 3. Mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And first, this is a very interesting scale because let's say if we build diatonic chords on that scale, we're going to have a 1 minor, 2 minor, a flat 3 augmented, 4 major, 5 major, we have a 6 diminished, 7 diminished, so we have 2 diminished triads, 6 diminished and 7 diminished, and then we end up on the 1. If I'm going to do diatonic 7 chords, I'm jumping a little bit, but so be it. I'm going to have a 1 minor major, 2 minor, flat 3 augmented major, a 4 dominant, 5 dominant. So that's interesting. I have a 4 dominant and 5 dominant. I'm going to have a 6 minor 7 flat 5 and a 7 minor 7 flat 5. So again, interesting. I have a 6 minor 7 flat 5 and a 7 minor 7 flat 5, and I would end up on my 1 minor major. So melodic minor, very interesting. So why don't we build them in all different keys, using movable do solfege. So up there, here we have the formula. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Left hand plays 4 notes, right hand is going to play the upper 4 notes, and we're going to start in G. Do, re, mi, fa, D. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And let's go to key of E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And let's go to C sharp. Sol, la, ti, do. And F sharp. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And G sharp. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so that was our melodic minor scale, and we were building bottom up. Why don't we build them top down? Let's start in the key of C. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Melodic minor in the key of C. Let's go to F sharp. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Let's go to E flat. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And let's go to B flat. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Oh boy, there is Peggy. Peggy Shu joined us. Peggy was my student at the Musicians Institute, and now she's quite a producer in Taiwan. Hi Peggy, how are you? Welcome to our class. So now let's do one more. Let's do key of B. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, very good. So now I wanna look at my melodic minor from a different perspective. So melodic minor, again, where can I use my melodic minor in a chord scale setup? I can use my melodic minor, I can connect it with a minor 6 chord, or I can connect it with a minor major 7 chord. So those two chords can be coupled with a melodic minor scale. According to a key, if I'm in the key of C minor, I can use a melodic minor on the 1, but also on the 4. I could use on the 4. And so those are two interesting places that I can use the melodic minor scale. Nevertheless, the melodic minor scale is a scale who is gonna give birth to all the altered modes. So I'm gonna have a Dorian flat 2 if I start from the 2nd degree of the melodic minor, or I can have a Lydian sharp 5, a Lydian flat 7 starting on the 4, a mixo flat 6 starting on the 5. I can have a Locrian natural 9, very useful scale, and I can have my altered mode if I start from the 7. So that's why we need to pay attention to a melodic minor. And now let's work with some DIADS. Okay, here we have this pattern, and let me change my camera angle. Okay. Maybe let me switch panels. Okay, that's good. Hi Peggy, good to see you. Yes, a long time. I remember our lessons when we used to analyze Jobim and Chicago and all the different songwriters. That was a lot of fun. Welcome. Okay, so diatonic seconds ascending. One moment. Okay, diatonic seconds. So here we have this pattern. This pattern is in the key of C major, but we're gonna take the same pattern, we're gonna change it to different scales and to different keys. So why don't we start with C melodic minor. We're gonna sing and play. Do, re, re, mi, fa, fa, sol, sol. La, ti, ti, do, do, re. Descending. Do, re, ti, do, la, ti, sol, la, fa, sol, mi, fa, re, mi, do, re, do. Let's do another one. Let's do E flat. Let's go to some other scales that we may not feel that comfortable with. Here we go. Do, re, re, mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, la, la, ti, ti, do, do, re. Descending. Do, re, ti, do, la, ti, sol, la, fa, sol, mi, fa, re, mi, do, re, do. Let's do another key. Let's go to B melodic minor, and here we go. Do, re, re, mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, la, la, ti, ti, do, do, re. Descending. Do, re, ti, do, la, ti, sol, la, fa, sol, mi, fa, re, mi, do, re, do. Okay, and now I want to change patterns. I want to use this pattern, re, do, mi, re, but we're gonna work with melodic minor. So why don't we start in C again? And here we go, melodic minor. Re, do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do, descending. Re, do, do, ti, ti, la, la, sol, sol, fa, fa, mi. Let's go to another key. How about F sharp? F sharp. And here we go. Re, do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do. Descending. Re, do, do, ti, ti, la, la, sol, sol, fa, fa, mi, re, do. And let's go to another key center. How about C sharp? C sharp minor. And let's work with this this pattern. Re, do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do. Descending. Re, do, do, ti, ti, la, la, sol, sol, fa, fa, mi, re, re, do. Okay, let's work with diatonic thirds. Oh no, let's work with this triad pattern. And let's go back to C. C melodic, and here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, ti, do, ti, do, re, do. Descending. Do, re, do, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, do. And let's go to another key. Let's go to the key of F. F melodic minor, and let's work with this pattern. Sol, la, sol, la, ti, do, re, do. Descending. Do, re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, mi, re, do. And let's go to another key. How about B flat? flat melodic minor. Now we're gonna work with this pattern. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, descending. Do, re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And let's work with one more pattern. We're going to work with this pattern of triplets, and the pattern is a descending pattern. And let's start again with C. Oh no, let's start with a different key. Let's go to key of G. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And now we're going to work with this pattern. So here we go. Re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. Descending. Re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, good. Then let's do another key. Let's do, how about D melodic? That's an easy one. Let's work with the pattern. Re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. Descending. Good. And let's do something else. Now, I would like to work with my basic ear training that last week we didn't have time to do that. So, ear training and yeah, why don't we start there? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be establishing a key by playing a major triad, and then I'm going to ask you to sing any of those notes: the do, mi, sol, ti, re, fa, la. Maybe even easier if I use a different. Okay, yeah, that would be easier to follow. Okay, so I'm going to be just establishing different key centers, and then I'm going to ask you, okay, sing re for me. Re, and then we're going to check. Yeah? And we always are changing keys, so we are working with our long-term memory. Yeah, with our long-term memory. So here we go. Here we go. Key of E. Let's sing do. Do. Let's check. Okay, all right. B flat. Re, re, D flat, mi. I'm gonna wait for a second or two so everybody has time to process. A, fa, E flat, sol, sol, key of E, la. La, key of G, T, T. Okay, so it's a very simple practice, but we are always changing keys. And how about now I want to do a different cycle. Let's work with this cycle. Okay, so here we go, key of F, I'm going to sing do. Do, D flat. Let's sing la. La, E, fa, Fa, B, key of B, Re, Re, G flat. Let's sing T, T, G. Let's sing Sol, Sol, and let's work with B flat. Now let's do another key. Let's do D flat. Let's sing Mi. Mi. Okay, so that was it for single notes. Single notes. And I want to move on, and I want to work with diatonic triads. I want to work with diatonic triads. So, and I want to use a different. Okay. Same process. Very simple. I'm going to establish one key center by playing a major triad. Why? Because we're working with major keys. If we were working with minor keys, then I'd be using a different type of chord to establish the key center. But in this case, we're going to work with major triads and major keys. So I'm going to play a major triad or establish a major key, and then I'm going to ask you to sing a two minor, Re, Fa, La, Fa, Re. Re, Fa, La, Fa, Re. At the end, we play the triad kind of to bring the whole sound of the triad together. So here we go, E flat. Let's start with the two minor. Re, Fa, La, Fa, Re. Let's go to A major. And let's sing three minor. Mi, Sol, Ti, Sol, Mi. Let's go to E flat. And let's sing four major. Fa, La, Do, La, Fa. Even if you cannot hear well, it doesn't matter. Just sing along with me. Yeah, that's a great practice. Even if you just are following and singing along, that gets your ears and your oral perception moving. Let's go to key of B. I'm going to sing 5 major. Sol, Ti, Re, Ti, Sol. And let's go to C sharp. Not C sharp, D flat, because we're in major key. Sorry for that, I was spacing out. D flat. We're gonna sing a 6 minor. La, do, mi, do, la. And let's go to F. And let's sing a 7 diminished. Ti, re, fa, re, ti. Okay, that was good. That was good. So now, I'm gonna work with some dictation. So I'm gonna play I'm gonna establish the key center. I'm gonna establish the key center, and then I'm gonna play a triad. And you're gonna tell me what triad it is. So I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. Yeah, Bashali, another of my students, showed up. She's from California College of Music. Yeah, I have a lot of students all the way from Berkeley, NEC, Cornell, CCM, now Los Angeles College of Music, and also Musicians Institute. You know, I have so many students from Musicians Institute. Okay, so please follow and close your eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna play one, and then I'm gonna play a triad, and tell me what triad it is. So close your eyes so you don't see what I'm playing. So here we go. Name that triad. What is this triad? Again. That's a 3 minor. Okay, next one. Hear the do in your mind. And I'm gonna play another triad. I'm gonna play it again. That is a 4 major. Next one. I'm gonna establish the key center, and I'm gonna play another triad. That one is a 7 diminished. Okay, so that's a bit of dictation, So that's something actually that you can practice with another musician friend, and is very important to do. I want to do one more thing. I want to work with intervals, and we were working with thirds, and let me switch my camera angle. Okay, we're gonna work with thirds. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna play a triad, and I'm gonna establish a key center, and then I'm gonna ask you, okay, within that key, sing the interval, ascending or descending. In this case, do, mi. Do, mi, then we check. Okay, so I'm gonna be changing keys all the time in order to emphasize our long-term memory. Here we go, E flat. Let's sing do, mi. Do, mi, B flat, Re, fa, Re, fa. Even if you cannot hear too well, doesn't matter, just sing along with me. Key of G, Mi, sol, Mi, sol, key of D, Fa, La. Let's go to F sharp. Let's sing Sol T ascending. Sol T. And let's go to key of B. And let's sing La Do. La Do. Let's go to E flat. Let's sing T Re. T, Re. Okay, let's go and let's do descending diatonic thirds. Okay, we're gonna start with the key of G. And let's sing Do, La. Okay, if you are with your guitar or keyboard, that would be ideal. If you are not, just watch the screen and follow me. Do, La, D flat. Let's sing Re, T, Re, T. Let's go to A flat. Maybe here. Let's sing Mi, Do, Mi, Do. Let's go to key of B. Now we're gonna do this one, Fa, Re, Fa, Re. And let's move on. Let's go to the key of E flat. Now we're gonna work with Sol, Mi. Sol, Mi. And let's move on to which key should we go? Key of A. And let's do La, Fa. I'm just going through each box. So here we go. La, Fa. La, Fa. And right after singing, I'm playing just to double check if what I'm hearing is correct or not. That's kind of the way that we should practice on by ourselves. And let's go to the key of B. Now we're gonna sing T, Sol. T, Sol. And that's it. Okay, so that was for diatonic thirds. And I'm gonna be leaving those videos there so we can just practice along. Okay, I'm getting here some requests, and some of my students were asking me to do some salsa piano. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit. So here we go. One moment. And let me change my camera angle. And I think that's gonna work out. And Okay, so in salsa we have clave. In Spanish, clave means code, which is a certain type of rhythm that is behind the organization of the whole song, the whole music, everything from the vocals, the percussion, the brass, the piano, the bass, everything will change according to the clave. In this case, we're going to use something called son clave, not rumba clave. I'm going to go into the details in another lesson, but we have here a son clave. If you're a guitar player, why don't you play the top line? Okay, so that's exactly what a guitar player will play in this example. I have a couple students from LACM who wanted me to help them with a guitar pattern. So that's the guitar pattern, yeah? I don't want to go too much in history, but actually the guitar is the one that came with those patterns first. In Cuba with the tres, in Puerto Rico with the cuatro, and then which were guitar-like instruments in those musical settings. And then I would say in the 30s in New York, maybe, and maybe in other places, a piano player started to take those patterns and apply them to the keyboard. Yeah, but actually those patterns come from the guitar. Okay, so how would I play this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Percussion. We need percussion and bass. So I have percussion and bass. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so that was a 2-3 pattern on E flat. So if we analyze this this pattern, actually is very simple. We have a E flat 6 going to a B flat 7. The only thing is that the melody is going to be liquefied in a certain way with a single note. So that's actually allows both the guitar and the piano to connect, yeah, very strongly with the percussion section. So, well, how about if you don't want to play with a salsa band? Well, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. If you're a producer, songwriter, you can use all of that, yeah, to work with your songs. How about Havana, you know, or you can start exploring songs, you know, with that Afro-Cuban flavor, yeah, and dance music. You can apply it to so many areas. Also, let's say if you are a jazz pianist, yeah, instead of I don't know, and instead of working with you're working with a blues in F. But instead of that, you can maybe salsify the blues in F. Yeah. Okay, and you can get some very interesting results. Okay, so before I talk too much, I would like to go into a 3-2 Montuno. So right there you saw that all the rhythm changed. Yeah, so instead of falling on the downbeat, now we're gonna, our first note is in the end of 1. So if I play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so now let's practice with percussion. Okay, and one moment, I'm gonna raise my volume here. excellent. So that was a short demonstration of some Montuno patterns. Next week, what I would like to do is I would like to play Montunos, but with bass. Yeah, so that we can kind of learn also how to play, the bass pattern. That's going to be way more difficult. Yeah, but that's going to be for next week. Okay, what else? Some of my vocal students were asking me if I can do chord outlines. And by the way, chord outlines are not just for vocalists, it's for everybody. But yes, vocalists actually do practice a lot of chord outlines. So let's do some chord outlines with a Sus4 Triad. Sus4 Triad, and maybe let me change my camera angle. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have our Sus4 Triad, and we're gonna sing that one in root position. So it's gonna be do, fa, sol, fa, do. And we're gonna play and sing. You can sing that one with your piano or guitar, or just watch the screen and just follow along. So here we go. Do, fa, sol, fa, do. Let's do another key, A flat. Do, fa, sol, fa, do. And key of B. Do, fa, sol, fa, do. And let's go to the key of D. And let's go to B flat. Do, fa, sol, fa, do. Okay, I want to go to number 2. So number 2 is descending, ascending. So let's start in the key of C. Do, sol, fa, sol, do. E flat. Do, fa, sol. B flat. Do, sol, fa, sol, do. And let's go to F sharp. Do, sol, fa, sol, do. Okay, and now let's go to first inversion. So now in first inversion we have a fa, sol, do, fa. So that's going to be trickier, but let's work with it slowly. Key of C. So now you're hearing the fa already. Fa, sol, do, sol, fa. Okay. If that is too difficult, then just sing along with me. Yeah, don't play. I'll do the playing. Yeah, but then if you feel more comfortable, yes, you should practice exactly the way I'm practicing. Okay, where's my fa? Fa and fa, sol, sol, fa. And let's go to the key of B. Where's my fa? And fa, sol, fa. And let's do one more. Let's go to F sharp. Where's my fa? Fa and fa, sol, fa. Okay, and let's go to number 4. Number 4, we're still in first inversion. In number 4, we have a fa, do, sol, fa, do, fa. Okay, so now let's sing together. Okay, key of C. Fa, do, sol, fa, do, fa. Let's move to another key, A. So first note, fa. Fa, do, sol, fa, do, fa. let's go to another key, D flat. First note, Fa. And Fa, Do, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Fa. And let's go to B flat. Fa. Where's my Fa? Fa. And Fa, Do, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Fa. Okay, and now let's explore our triad in second inversion. Second inversion, so we have a Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. And let's start. Key of C. Sol, Do, Fa, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol. And let's go to E flat. So where's my Sol? Here we go. Sol, Do, Fa, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol. And let's go to the key of B. Where's my Sol? Sol and Sol, Do, Fa, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol. And let's go to another key. Let's go to E flat. Where's my Sol? Sol and Sol, Do, Fa, Sol, Fa, Do, Sol. Actually, I'm playing only maybe 3-4 keys, but on your own, you should go through all 12 keys and you go through different cycles. I have a cycle page in my website that you should go and download. It's, I think, one of the most useful pages I ever written. Yeah, and please take advantage of that. It's a free download. You can go to camposmusic.com or in my other website, lessonswithcarlos.com. I think in both websites you can have that free download. Okay, now we're gonna work with number 6. So number 6, we have this pattern: Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. So it's a second inversion, down and up, descending, ascending. Here we go. Let's sing. Let's hear the Sol first. Sol and Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. A flat. Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. F sharp. Sing the Sol first. Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. And let's work with B. Sol. Where's my Sol? Here. Sol, Fa, Do, Sol, Do, Fa, Sol. Okay. And that was our chord outline. And I want to just talk again. People are asking me about chord scale harmony. So why don't we talk a bit? Whoa, what did I do? I think that's it. But I need to yes, that's it. Chord scale harmony in a nutshell. So first, what do we have there? We have a relationship between a chord and a scale. So how about we have this chord, C major 7, and now we're going to have this scale, a major scale. But we can have that same relationship. How about let's have a B flat minor 7, and I'm going to connect that B flat minor 7 with a Dorian mode. Okay, so in this type of harmony, we always have that coupling of chord and scales all the time. So I can have another one. How about I can have an F sharp minor 7 flat 5, and I can connect this chord with an F sharp local and natural 9. See how useful movable do is extremely useful. Otherwise, you know, it's impossible to navigate through all of a chord scale, a harmony, and make sense out of it. Okay, so I'm making everything super simple. Yeah, so we have a chord and we have a scale, and we always connect both. Next one. When I connect a chord and a scale, I'm going to end up with two types of notes. I'm going to end up with chord tones, and I'm going to end up with non-chord tones. Okay, let's go back to my, let me zoom in a bit more. Okay, let me see. I can zoom in more. Yeah, probably that's good. Okay, so here I have if I connect, let's say in this case, this C major 7 with the C major scale, I'm going to have chord tones, which are always going to be my root, my 3, my 5, and my 7 of some kind. Yeah, they can be my flat 3 or my 4 or my 2. Instead of 5, I can have a flat 5 or sharp 5, depending on the chord. If I have a 7, I can have a major 7 or a dominant 7 or a 6 or a diminished 7, depending on the type of chord. And now I have those 3 notes in the middle, isn't it? And those I'm going to call them non-chord tones. Those non-chord tones are essential in this type of harmony. They can be harmonically stable, harmonically stable, or unstable. Okay, so if they are stable, I'm going to be able to use them harmonically. Is extensions. That's an older term. In more modern term is going to be tension. So I have my major 7, and I could have use this 9, and I can have a 5-note chord, which is very interesting. I won't be able to have this 4. There is an element. That element is a flat 9 in treble. Let me change my. Okay, perfect. So if I have a C major triad and I have here my chord tone 4, that is going to create an unstable sound that I won't be able to use this note harmonically, but I can use it melodically. Yeah, but not harmonically. Yeah, within this system. So we have. The second one, 9, which I can use harmonically, but the 4 I can't. Now I have the last or third non-chord tone, and this one I can use harmonically, so I could have a very nice 6-note chord within this system. Now, in this system, which is different than traditional classical harmony, in which we're going to talk about it, is a 4-part harmony with a soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, but this is a different system. In chord scale harmony, actually, I'm going to be able to have true 5-note chords, 6-note chords, 7-note chords, and in some cases, like the famous Duke Ellington chord, 8-note chords, like the double diminished. So what is that chord? I have a root, flat 3, flat 5, diminished 7, I have a 9, I have an 11, I have a flat 13, and I have a major 7. So this is interesting. I have a diminished 7 and a major 7 at the same time. Okay, and I think that's about it for today in theory. Okay, good. I will see everybody next week.